Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of the Minnesota Vikings franchise. And due to the injuries stockpiled up at running back, where 3 of our 4 guys all injured, including Dalvin Cook, who will be out for another 6 games, including this game against the Kansas City Chiefs, we need to make some moves. So first off, we need to clear up a spot on the roster, and Janarius Robinson really doesn't ever see the field, so we're going to move him to the practice squad. In doing so, that frees up 1 roster spot, and the comments has chosen that Cordarrelle Patterson will be returning to the Minnesota Vikings to help fill that running back need. So we will go ahead and sign him for a $1.85 million. A lot of money, but he's basically going to be our starting running back. So with that signing, you see here Cordarrelle Patterson, now a Minnesota Viking once again. Currently has him wearing number 10. Let me see if I could update that to be a little bit more accurate. And just like that, Cordarrelle Patterson back wearing the number 84. We did have to change one of our rookie undrafted guys' numbers. Was the tall man Thompson, who had quite a few touchdowns in preseason. Changed his number to 14. Gave Cordarrelle Patterson back his 84. He'll continue to wear that even though he will be playing running back for us. Now, since he is going to be basically our starting running back, we will not be putting him at the kick return spots. For this game, it will be Smith-Marset. Shortly, I think after this game, we'll be getting Nwangwu back, who will go back to returning the kicks and will be the number 2 running back when he gets back. We'll probably give like a 50-50 shot between him and Cordarrelle Patterson. So, with all that said and done, it's time to jump into this game. Welcome to Arrowhead Stadium, where the Kansas City Chiefs will be hosting your Minnesota Vikings. We are undefeated on the season and set to face against our toughest foe of the year. And honestly, I'm pretty sure even of the season, they're the highest overall of anyone that we've played against. Their offense in the 90s, defense high 80s. Our defense has played very well, and we're going to need a shutout performance by them. Patrick Mahomes on the season already. Week 7, we are a little under 2,000 yards here for Patty Mahomes. 13 touchdowns, 4 interceptions. Pretty good season so far for him. But luckily for us, our defense has played pretty phenomenal. The only weak points that I've really seen has mostly been Kyle Fuller just not being a top-end guy. He does get the tackle here. He's played decent, just every now and then does get burned or makes some silly mistakes. Granted, we've seen far worse cornerback play for the Vikings than what Fuller has provided this season, so pretty good here on defense. We could use a little bit more run stopping, but for the most part has played pretty well. Good pass there from Mahomes over the top of Harrison Smith, complete to, I think it said Kason was the name? Yeah, Kason number 84 with the reception and the first down to the 38. And obviously Kansas City, a phenomenal passing team. That's the focus for the defense today, is to disrupt that passing game. And, of course, they still get the catch on that. Sits on the back of a Kansas City receiver for what seemed like forever and then falls into the hands of, I think that was Hardman, maybe? Number 17. I can't remember who that is, but he got the reception, then we get the tackle in the backfield by Joyner. Loss of 3 on that second down carry, and another backflip by a non-very athletic, at least relatively speaking, so guy. And a stop here could be really big for the defense, force what could be a field goal attempt, depending on what they're able to pick up. Or first down, 84, Kason with another reception and another first for the Kansas City Chiefs. And as I'm sitting here recording this, for some reason I am getting a strong scent of the $1 ramen. So if that's a sign for any of you who are thinking about eating ramen, there you go. As Allaire off to the races. Kendricks gets there just too late. Touchdown for Kansas City. Going to put them up 7-0 early in this game. Granted, our offense hasn't seen the field yet. And for the first time in years, Cordero Patterson takes the field as a member of the Minnesota Vikings with the carry on first down. Going to get about gain at 8. Good run for Cordero Patterson. And of course, he's a receiving back, so we'll see if we could get him a few receptions as well. But for the most part, he's just our number one running back right now. We have Jefferson around the 50, skirts the sideline, and down to the 34. Nice play there. Just waited for them to cross and then found Jefferson open after a little bit of a scramble there from Saunders to get out to the outside. Of course, we will still see a bit of Dalvin Rhodes in this game as well. He'll be the backup for a majority of the formations. Whenever we go to a power formation, I'm probably going to bring Ham in as the spell back for Cordero Patterson, which does look like he might need to take the next play off here. They just left Flanagan wide open. He's going to get the first down, bounce off of a few guys, and down to the 20. Of course, sometimes when you do the power running back subs, Madden doesn't always put it out there the way that you quite want it, but that's fine. We'll give the ball to Rhodes here early on, and we'll save Ham for later in the game, hopefully when we have a lead and we just need to wear down the group here for Kansas City. Just kind of reading the room here, and a fumble. Man, that might be returned. 26, looks like Jackson. Don't think anyone's going to catch him. Rhodes is the closest guy, and he's at the 10-5 and touchdown. Kansas City takes the lead 14-zip after Saunders fumbles on that scramble there. Jackson picked it up, and no one was close to him. He's gone. Vikings come out down big now, as it kind of froze there a little bit. Going to hand the ball off to Cordero Patterson. Going to get upfield close to the first down. Going to depend on the spot. Looks like they're going to give it to him. So far, pretty good play from the former, now current Viking. Checking a little bit on Matthews there. See kind of what he's doing. Going to dump it off to Cordero. Didn't see anything open. Going to get a gain of a couple. And not a good formation for that play. Going to change it a little bit here. They do have Tyrann Mathieu covering our star tight end. Not seeing anything there. Going to roll out, get out of bounds, and avoid the hit. And that brings up a 3rd and 3. How's our front doing? They only have the edge with O'Neal. So the edge on the edge. Patterson runs through a couple guys there. Gets the first down. Good enough for us. And just like that, already in the second quarter, game going by fast, which not a good sign for us so far as we're currently down 2 scores. We have Justin Jefferson breaking open. He got the reception, but a flag is on the ground. That's going to be roughing the passer, so play will stand. Huge reception there for Justin Jefferson. That gets us all the way down to the 9. I'm going to change the play call just a little bit here. Send Jefferson on the slant. I don't like anything there, and we're going to take the sack down at the 17. Hopefully we could get this play to work for us here. I would love to get Cordero Patterson on this wheel route. And another fumble. Saunders, he tried to throw it. Ball popped out. That's going to be another fumble. Scoop and score. Going to send us down 21-zip. Wow. Not a good game for us. We were close to the end zone there, and then just flips in the favor of Kansas City. We're going to take the field here. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. This is Osborne's formation. He's getting covered pretty well by Mathieu. We're going to chalk it up. He has the separation. Ball comes up shy. That's another turnover. 3 turnovers in a row. This time at least it was not a touchdown, but Kansas City has the ball at the 50. Man, not a good game here for the Vikings. You can tell those injuries have not only affected their depth, but their morale as well. Team just is flat right now. Kansas City picks up the first down. And even more bad news, dislocated shoulder for the rookie linebacker Alex Brooks on the kick return after the fumble 6. He got a little shaken up. Obviously, a little bit more than a little bit, as Ward not able to get back there and get the interception on the one-on-one. Would have loved to see that. Could have been a bit of a boost here for the defense. Instead, Kansas City keeps the ball, and they're going to the outside. Give it to number 1. Don't see the name, Griffin, it looks like. And on 3rd and 6 at the 36, they're going to come out with 2 receivers to the left as well as Kelsey, and then 1 receiver to the right. They're going to go underneath to the running back. They're not going to get it. Eric Wilson with the tackle. Going to bring up a 4th and 1. And that will at least force a field goal attempt. Will avoid a touchdown here, hopefully. And that kick is up, and it is down the middle, 24-0. I think about a little bit before halfway through the second quarter. The Vikings offense takes the field, and they're going to need a lot to go their way in the remainder of this game if they want to make it even remotely close. We get a screen pass out here to Cordero Patterson. Has enough speed to get the first down, but not much more, and now he's shaken up. We brought him in to be our number 1 running back after all of our running back injuries, and now he's down. Maybe a little bit of good news. He is just over on the sideline. He did not head to the locker room, so it doesn't look like it's going to be too severe. As cornerback comes over and makes the play. He was guarding Jefferson, but they were close enough. He was able to get over in time. We're going to go for Flanagan, and we got hit when we threw that. Can't blame Saunders on that one. It's just one of those games. Nothing is going our way. And you could chalk that play up to an injury as well. That was Clayton, the second-year the second-year offensive tackle, who was in for Darisaw, as he ended up breaking a couple ribs last week. And here's the update on Cordero Patterson. It's a bruised shoulder. We're going to need him to go out there. But yes, so Clayton was in because Darisaw was injured. Pressure came from his guy, not able to hold the block long enough. Gets a hand on Saunders just as he throws the ball, and it ends up coming out, and we're not able to get the sack. Nice sidearm there to 17. It looked like it is Hardman. So Patrick Mahomes doing what Patrick Mahomes does, gets the sidearm pass completion there, bringing up a 3rd and 4. Can we get the pick? No, we can't. We at least got the deflection. I think it went off of someone's helmet, but better than nothing. Offense now comes out down 27-0. Turnovers, killing this team here. Gonna go short to Adam Thielen. That's the only completion we could seem to get for about a yard. Gonna see what we could do here. A lot of work to do, and it would definitely help to score before halftime, as that one just nowhere close to Jefferson. And we don't have a situation in which we could really bring out Mund. He can't pass any better than Saunders can. We're gonna get Thielen here on the slant, and takes a hit, and the ball pops out. Incomplete. Right now, we are banking on this defense to make a big play for us. Force a turnover. At least force a 3 and out. I mean, something. As we get a hit here on Patrick Mahomes. However, he still gains 2. Staying out in the empty set. Gonna tell the defense it's a pass. Try to cover what we can cover. Patrick Mahomes running the ball. Slides down. We still get a little bit of a hit on him. And that's going to bring up a 3rd and 1. And also bring Joyner down here. Try to help clog the line here. Off the side, sidesteps Hunter. Allaire makes the diving man miss, and they get a first down and a timeout. Some phenomenal play here today from Kansas City, and just next to nothing for the Vikings. They do get Wanham off the edge, not able to get the sack. Patrick Mahomes able to get the ball out before being brought down, and that helps save a sack there for them. We get Hunter off the edge, and we just can't touch the quarterback. We get so close, yet so far. However, we still have had the incomplete passes, so let's continue. Try to bring the pressure and see if we could get the stop here. And no, nothing. Missed the tackle. And I'm pretty sure that was Edwards-Helaire that blocked Hunter. Hunter couldn't even get past the running back on that play. I'm going to change it up here. Go back to the base nickel formation. Run a bit of cover 3. Let's see if we could sit underneath some of these guys. It's just not quite working. Another completion there. First down to Kelsey. Now under 20 seconds left in the first half. Kansas City in striking range here. And we finally get that hit on Mahomes. Hunter gets there, brings him down. They're going to call their second timeout, 14 seconds left. Just kidding, they didn't call the timeout. We're going to head into halftime. The clock just randomly stopped. But yeah, a lot of work to do in the second half. A lot of work. And with all the work we need to do, we're just going to jump right on into it. No second half. Or halftime. I really hope we have a second half. We didn't have a first half, so we need the second. We got a lot of work to do. Tyrann Mathieu is in his zone, so we need to keep an eye out for him. We're going to have Osborne. He does get deep enough. He's being chased, but he's at the 5-10. Touchdown, quick answer for, I don't really know if you could say an answer, but we at least get some points on the board. Osborne goes 75 yards to the house on the first play of the second half. We have a chance of making this a game again, but we're going to need all sides to play well here. And that starts now with the defense. Offense did their job on their first drive, got the points. Now we need at least to force the force the Kansas City team off the field here. Whether we can do that with a turnover, 3 and out, whatever it is, we need it. And on 3rd and 5, it's our first chance to do so. Gonna make a slight adjustment here. Make sure we get everyone covered. Patrick Mahomes gonna scramble. Hunter there to get the tackle. Also had Kendricks coming in. They're gonna say he gains 1 yard, but that's 4th and 4. And we need to score quickly, so we're going to need to make some adjustments, take some shots. Unfortunately, when we do that, we don't always hit home. We get some interceptions, get some fumbles. Cordero Patterson does a good job on that carry. I'm going to continue to run a bit of a quick play here. Not able to get anything. O'Neal beat off the edge, and that's a sack. 2nd and 19. Going to come out here, going to send Cordero on a wheel route and try to hit Jefferson. Luckily, we don't get knocked off the route there by Chark. Get the completion, get the first down. I'm going to try to make this quick here. Have Flanagan, has just enough space to get away from the linebacker. He'll get the first down. We have a lot of scoring we need to do, so trying to do this quickly. Going to have Adam Thielen. If that was thrown a couple yards deeper, he might have been able to catch that and maybe even get into the end zone. Unfortunately, falls a little short, ends up hitting the turf. We're going to change it up a little bit, go with a run here. Not much there on that second down carry. Going to try to go quick here. Don't like what we had set up there. Make an adjustment here. See if maybe we could find Chark on the outside or Justin Jefferson right in the gap. And he just gave no effort to catch that ball. Intercepted in the end zone by Dixon. Going to give Kansas City the ball at the 20. They just ran out of gas. Jefferson jogging at the end of that route. Really disappointing. Could have made this a much closer game. Now we're going to need some turnovers. And we're going to need them pretty quickly. On 2nd and 1, going to bring the guys down. I'm going to send a bit of a blitz right down the middle. Come on, let me get there. It's not going to. Going to lock me into that block. And they're going to find number 83 down to the 47. Basically all we could really do now, try to bring the pressure and force a mistake here from Patrick Mahomes. Try to get the interception, get the sack. We don't get the interception there, and they're probably going to call a roughing the passer here. We get the pass breakup, but they basically get that yardage with the penalty. They're going to make a slight adjustment, move the running back over to the right. We're going to go off the edge again. This time we do get the sack, not able to get away from us. Daniil Hunter 2 on the day. He's now in the zone. Unfortunately, the offense not in the zone, and that's half of the game here. We're going to see if we could get back into the backfield again. Try to force a mistake if they'll ever snap the ball. And we get the hit on Mahomes again. Incomplete. 3rd and 16. Going to set Kendricks in a quarterback spy here. They're going to send Kelsey out a little bit further. And we're going to get off the edge. Not able to get there in time. They do get the ball to Kelsey, but I don't think that'll be in field goal range. They will attempt it, however, it looks like they're kicking from a 45, so about a 55-yard field goal. It is up, going to the left. Had plenty of distance, but does go wide left, thankfully for us. And I hate to say that we're in chuck it mode, but we're basically in chuck it mode right now. Just need to take whatever we can get. We get the completion there to Chark, 27 bearing down. He had the interception at the end of the last drive. Make an adjustment there. I don't like the way that was being set up. Too many guys in coverage to that side. And Chark, can he break away? He gets the reception down to the 4. That's enough for us. Let's hurry up. And we're going to hopefully get a run play here before the end of the quarter. We do. Fight for it. And they say he's in. Dalvin Rhodes in for his first career rushing touchdown. Going to bring the score 14-27 right before the 4th. And when I said 14-27, Koo must have not heard me because he missed the extra point, making it 13-27. 2-score game, 2-touchdown lead for the Kansas City Chiefs. Daniil off the edge, not able to get there in time. Just misses. We get the tackle after a gain of 4. And this is basically what the game plan is. The rest of the game, we need to apply pressure and try to just force the passes to be errant. Hunter goes off the edge. No one there. Instead of Kendricks going on man coverage, they blitz everybody. And that's an easy score there for Kansas City, putting them up 34-13. Of course, you never want to call a game over before it's over, but this one is looking tough here. We're going to need a quick score. Go to the outside, and that could easily be picked, and it is. Just forcing everything at this point. And somehow my controller disconnected and then reconnected. Snead with the interception. It's looking bad. We're really going to need the defense to force a turnover here and force it quickly. We're going to send the blitz. No one able to get there in the backfield. They're going to get forward for 9-10 yards. And continue trying to apply the pressure, but I feel like there's a lot that we need and not a lot of time left. They're continuing to make adjustment after adjustment. We're going to send the blitz and probably going to have another roughing the passer penalty. And this one has not been a great game. You semi-expected we would run into one of these games this year where we're just not able to really do anything. We've had so many close games. Thought last week might have been a change there. But then when the second half hit, we didn't score a single point. And then Kansas City comes in, the toughest team that we've faced to date, and we just haven't done anything. Joyner didn't even want to tackle there. Kansas City in again, widening their lead. However, there is still some time left in this game, so we're not done. Probably will throw a few more interceptions in this one. But while we have time on the clock, let's drop a pass. We'll just keep trying. We'll just keep trying. We'll just go underneath here. We had a 4-touchdown, 1-interception game last week with Saunders. Opposite here today, 4 interceptions, 1 touchdown. So any chance of turning around the touchdown-interception ratio not looking too great in this one. As we're just going to run some hurry up here, try to see if anyone can get open. We have a 1-on-1. Going to turn into a 2-on-1. Chark does a good job breaking that up, though. Of course, not every pass needs to be a deep pass, but you would like him to be getting something here. Just making a few adjustments. Making my own play, basically. Gonna have Flanagan. Okay, I thought that was intercepted, and I was just gonna have enough. Like, he gets the breakaway, but still somehow is intercepted. That'd be too much. Gonna have the 1-on-1. Thielen goes up and intercepted. Bounces straight to the guy. I mean, nothing we could do there. Except not throw it. Hopefully Kansas City will just run this clock out. 5 interceptions on the day for Saunders. One of his worst performances in his career. We do get the tackle there from Graves. Wasn't a tackle for a loss, but it's a tackle, so some XP for him. You try to get him some upgrades shortly. Help him try to make an impact here in the middle. And they are at least draining the clock. Also helps out when there's no Vikings there to make a tackle for about 10 yards. That'll waste some more time. Kansas City going to come out with a 3 tight end set, all of them to the right-hand side. And 2-minute warning. Now inside the 2-minute warning, 1st and 10. Going to hand the ball off down the middle. No one. No one until they get to the 50-yard line. Yikes. Last year when we got towards the second half of the season, I was, okay seeing that there'd be a little slowdown with the age, the overall age really that we had, or average age that we had on defense. Nice play there from Pierce. I think one of our older guys on defense. But during the offseason, we significantly lowered the average age on this team. And just overall, they're just looking tired. Not much energy out there whatsoever, in this game at least. Get the tackle after a gain of about 7. Under 30 seconds left. Probably one more play. And then I don't even think they need to run this last play. We'll see if they do. If they just let the clock hit 0. And they do. Embarrassing game. Embarrassing game for the Vikings. All the way around. Awful on offense. Awful on defense. Defense was put in some poor situations a few times with the turnovers on offense. The offense alone led up 14 points. I think 14, might have been 21 at some point. Honestly, can't even remember all of those interceptions. But it was just poor. We had a decent, actually I feel like one of the most amount of passing yards we've had in this, the whole series so far, with 271 in one game. But that came with, 5 interceptions, 2 fumbles, only 1 passing touchdown. It's not good. And after that game, really nothing to take a look at. No upgrades or anything like that. But some positive for this next game against Dallas. We do get Nwangwu back, and DJ Chark apparently also was injured sometime during that game. Didn't give us any notification, but he will be healthy, or at least back for this next game. And it's not going to get any easier. The Cowboys have a very high-powered offense. Defense isn't so good, so hopefully the offense can rebound a bit. But we're going to need a rebound for sure. Was not a good game for us in any aspect. Luckily, though, the Packers also lost in that same week. So we still have the 2-game advantage in the NFC North. But with 1 loss, we could end up losing out on a first-round bye. But there's still a lot of games to play until then. We're reaching close to the halfway point. After this next game, it would be the halfway point formally, but it's kind of, I say after week 9, you're really into the second half of the season. So if you guys want to stick around, see if this offense and even the defense can rebound after that embarrassing game, you're going to need to stick around. So make sure you're hitting that subscription button down below, hitting the bell notification as well to be notified of when I post these. You can also follow me on Twitter, BigBearB_gaming. I always tweet out whenever these are posted, as well as other just Viking general content or NFL, other sports stuff. Just give it a follow. Go take a look. You might enjoy it. But yeah, so yeah, until next time, hopefully we play better. Hope you enjoyed. We'll see you later. Bye.